So I'm about to put the fire tube on top of the barrel here and insert it there, but I kind of wanted to show you before I actually slip everything into place. I've welded and sealed that. That's the red high temperature silicone you see there on the lighting. That'll be the where I'll light it on fire and stuff to get it going. The handle outside here will move this and cause that to shake the bottom pan there to get the ash out. So that's what that's for. It'll actually work better once I get it down into place. It's still kind of offset here, so it's out of place. But I'm literally using baling wire as well to connect that, so it'll never come out of the link with the handle here and the handle of the pan there that I'm using, the stainless steel pan. And then of course you can see that it's all hanging by chain. It's all hanging by chain so that it will move when I shake it. So I just kind of wanted to show you this before I actually close everything up, but there's an inside look at it, and we'll go from here. And again, this is kind of all experiment anyways for my benefit, my education, so we'll see how it goes here. All right, stay tuned. Hello YouTubers. Well, I got the top bolted on this gasifier. Got a bucket down here. It's somewhat painted and stuff, black. Bucket for filter material for filtering the gas. I made a screen, kind of a double screen, hardware cloth, and then some metal, just normal mosquito screen for that. And then I'll dump in sawdust and stuff up to the, well, close to the top. For that, I'll show you with the top on here in a few minutes. I actually got this from an old grill. I think it was our old grill, actually. We upgraded. Anyways, I mounted this up here temporarily on some brackets. Hold it. It's not great, but it'll stay. Got to make sure and have this in the on position when I light it. But it's just a grill burner. I want to actually use that. Try and use this because you can cook on these as well. And try to use it as a dual purpose for my flame torch plus cooking. So we'll see if that works at all. I'm not sure, but we'll try it out. This blue thing down here is my fan, my blower. Got a 12-volt battery connected to it, and then I also have, which I'll show you here. It's got an on switch, and then I've got a rheostat purchased off of Amazon. It's a 12-volt, 2 amps, so 24-watt fan rheostat, and I can adjust the speed with this. And it's got a switch on it as well. Got this all painted up. Got my pipe sealed. It's actually not welded. It's sealed with that high temperature silicone. So I'm going to try that without actually welding it because I may want to make changes to this. So I'm trying to do some things temporarily. My ignition port with the cap, just welded a handle on there so it's a little easier to get off, and I can get it tight. Oh, and I got my pickle jar into here for my catching my tar, and it just screws into the well, I'm gonna have to hold it. It's tight on there. Just wants to spin. It wants to hold on to that, but the jar does come off. So I just wanted to let you know on that one. It does come off. And let's see. I think that's it so far. Next I'll show you with the top on the filter here. and the hoses and stuff. So I'll put that on there and we'll get that ready to go. All right, be right back. All right, it's got some sawdust in there. Some of it's light, some of it's finer. Some of it's from my table saw, some of it's from planer. Most of it's from like wood shop type sawdust. So I got that up a couple inches from the top, on top of that screen that was in there. And we'll get the cover on there. All right, stay tuned. All right, here's with the top on. There is no rubber gasket on the top, but it's a tight seal. I have to really pry it to get it up, so I'm hoping that'll be enough to seal it. We shall find out. If not, I'll have to do something else with that as far as sealing it. But it's tight. It doesn't want to come off. So yeah, the air comes. There's also a little screen underneath here on the bottom that I have silicone on there. It's another just a screen so we don't get any large particles like sawdust or anything up here. So there's a screen there as well at the bottom side of the lid. Then it comes up here and it will go out through this hose to the generator. And I have a flex lock connector for it. So you can quickly disconnect it. This piece will actually probably stay on the generator for the most part. I built a flange with that'll use screw on to the actual air filter mount on the carburetor, so that'll be pretty permanent. And then a valve for controlling air and gas separately, so we can control that coming in. By the way, those are gas valves. I think they're about $5 cheaper than just getting regular water ball valves. So and they're a little easier to turn. So just a reminder, we're using gas anyway, so most of these parts are gas parts, gas fittings and stuff, and valves are as well. Coming back here to this point here, when the gas can also come up for the igniter burner and stuff to check the quality of the gas. And again, this is all temporary and stuff because I want to try this out with this burner, but this will come out. There's a valve here as well. We can shut it off here going out there to the hose, but I got one here coming up through the igniter, and that actually goes down into the far side behind that bar, into that blower, comes out here and comes up into the burner here. So that's how that runs through the fan, and that's just connected with the regular gas line or propane hose. I have a little fitting here to make that connection and stuff. And the fan is just one of these little inflator fans for your boat, raft boats, or a mattress, thing like that. So just that, and some of my wiring that I did, and I can put in a description of the how I wired up the rheostat there and stuff, and where I got that on Amazon. And the directions are actually in the description on Amazon of how to connect that, because there are 3 wires, power, control, and ground. So you'll need to hook that up correctly so you don't burn it out. And I think that's it. Next, we're going to be lighting this thing, trying it out here just to see if we can get a burn off of it before I hook it up to the generator. So that'll be next, I think. I think we're ready to go on that. And I also got my shaker hooked up inside, so that'll drop the ash and stuff. So just wanted to let you know on this and give you an update on that. I think I'm ready to fire it up here soon, so stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thanks.